No, you had.
I did not. It was your job.
It was your job.
Was not. I can't even carry them.
Of
Mine
course you
too, Edmund.
Oh. What an exciting old mansion.
I've seen better.
Edmund.
Oh, come on, Ed. It'll be a fun place to explore.
I'm so glad Mother and Father let us visit the country for a few days.
I'm going to love staying here with the old professor. Isn't he a dear?
Yeah, but I'm not so sure I like that housekeeper. Please remember to stay out of my way at all times. Hey, Edmund. Look, there's a room with suits of armors inside of it. You should go check it out. And what about you, Susan?
I think I'm going to go back down to the library. Lucy?
That room over there looks very interesting.
Oh, there's nothing in here but an old clock and a big wardrobe.
But it's the largest wardrobe I've ever seen. I want to take a closer look.
Boring. Come on, Edmund. Store room waits.
I'd rather explore outside.
Come on, Edmund.
Yep, definitely want to go outside.
Fine. Let's go outside.
Make sure you don't get lost. It's almost time for supper.
Susan, stop acting like mother.
Well, somebody has to be in charge. They're not here. Lucy, why don't you come down to the library with me? It'll be a lot more fun than an old room with nothing but a wardrobe in it. Lucy? I thought you went in there. I guess you changed your mind. I think our stay is going to be quite an adventure. Quite an adventure indeed. Goodbye. Don't forget, pray diligently, the return of the king.
your post, knave.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Me. How did I ever get myself into this fix? My father would be so disappointed in me. Oh well, maybe a child of Adam and Eve will never come this way. But if one does, I can take him to the Queen, and she'll reward me. Oh, but that would be wrong, I think. Oh, I don't know. I'm perplexed. I don't know what to do. Except for what I always do when I'm perplexed. Play my pipe. My name is Tumnus. I'm a fawn.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Tumnus.
Tell me, Lucy, oh daughter of Eve, how is it that you've come into Narnia?
Narnia? What's that?
Well, it's this. All the land from this lamppost to the great castle Cair Paravel on the eastern sea is Narnia. And how did you get here?
It's very hard to explain. You see, I was exploring with my sister and two brothers.
Oh, there are four of you. Will the others be joining us as well?
I don't know. I'm not even sure how I got here. We were visiting this house in the country, and I climbed into a large wardrobe in a spare room.
Wardrobe? Spare room?
Spare room, yes. And then I realized there was no back to the wardrobe. And suddenly I end up here in,
Narnia! Oh, you'll be so glad you came. And I do hope the others will join us as well, so that I may introduce you to our lovely witch, Queen.
Everything seems so magical.
Oh, it is. And you can be anywhere you wish in Narnia, quick as a wink. For instance, you can go to the great castle Cair Paravel. Or you can visit the home of our lovely witch, the Queen. Or you may wish to picnic at the great stone table. Or you may wish to visit the home of some of our forest friends, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, for example. Or you may wish to visit my own humble abode, Tumnus Towers, I call it. I like fancy names for simple things.
There's only one problem here, as I see it.
Oh, what's that?
It's so cold. It was warm just a few minutes ago, where I came from.
In the land of spare room.
Yes.
Well, to be truthful, it is always cold here in Narnia, but you'll get used to it, I hope. Meanwhile, why don't we repair to Tumnus Towers for a spot of tea to warm us up?
Well, I suppose there's no harm in it.
None at all. Oh, and I see the wood nymphs have already brewed tea for us. Here you go.
Thank you. It's delicious. I'm so glad I met you, Mr. Tumnus. You're a very nice fawn. And your music, it's so lovely. It makes me warm and sleepy.
No! Me!
What?
Oh, it's not true.
What isn't true?
Oh, none of it. I'm not a good fawn. I'm a very bad fawn.
No, you're the nicest fawn I've ever met.
Oh, but how can I be when I work for her?
Her? Who?
The White Witch, that's who. Oh, she calls herself a queen, but she's the evil ruler of Narnia. She's the one that makes it always winter here, and she never lets us have Christmas.
What kind of work do you do for the witch?
I'm a kidnapper. I'm supposed to kidnap innocent children and bring them to her.
I'm sure you'd never do anything of the sort.
But I am doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Please. Maybe she won't know I was here.
If I don't take you to her, she'll pluck out my beard, saw off my horns, cut off my tail, and worse, she'll turn me into a stone statue with her magic wand.
Please just let me go home.
Oh, of course I'll let you go. Oh, I didn't know what a human was like before I met you, but now that I have met you, I can't take you to her.
Thank you, Mr. Tumnus.
I'll take you back to the lamppost. From there, you can get back to the land of wardrobe and spare But we must go quietly. The woods are full of her spies. Oh, Lucy, can you ever forgive me for what I meant to do?
Certainly. And I do hope you don't get into dreadful trouble on my account.
Oh, Lucy, may I keep your handkerchief as a reminder of our pleasant visit?
Of course.
Farewell, Lucy. I feel so much better about everything now. Starting now, I'm going to turn over a new leaf. No longer will I do that evil witch's...
Tumnus, your treachery has been detected. You had a human in your very grasp, and you let her go. The Queen will deal with you, Tumnus betrayer. I order this house destroyed. You won't be needing it any longer, betrayer of the Queen. This document shall serve as a notice to all other traitors who may have the same dreadful notion as you. Come, Tumnus. Soon your name shall be written in stone. Your very own.
Please don't leave me, Edmund. I'll only be a second.
Narnia, eh? I didn't believe Lucy, but I guess she was right after all. It's a fascinating place, I'll admit, but I don't know about all this talk about fawns.
We're getting close, Wolf. How you bringing it to that tree over yonder? take you all to my castle. I will make them Duke and Duchesses of this land. But you, Edmund, because you're special, and I found you first, I will make you a prince.
Prince?
And someday, you king.
King. You mean it?
Of course. Oh, here's your drink. Rich, creamy, and delicious.
It's wonderful.
Now, you must have a little something to eat. Tell me, what is your favorite?
That's easy. Turkish delight.
Then Turkish delight it shall be. Enjoy, my little prince.
It's the best Turkish delight I've ever tasted. Have some more?
Of course. Back at my castle, I have rooms filled with Turkish delight.
Let's go there right now.
First, you must bring the others.
But they go another time.
Now, my dear, bring it to my castle. It is there, between those two hills. You can't miss it. You smell the Turkish delights the entire way. Come, Dwarf. We must prepare for our esteemed guests. Oh, and one last thing, Ed, precious. Don't tell the others about me just yet. I want them to be surprised when they see me. We'll keep this little secret. Don't spend the whip on the reindeer, Dwarf. We have much to do in such a short time.
Turkish delight? Rooms filled with it. Yes, I will bring Peter, Lucy, and Susan to the queen. That's what told me she's queen, or else I might have taken her for that witch.
Edmund, this is terrible. I can't find Mr. Tumnus anywhere.
Well, perhaps we can go find Peter and Susan to help us look for it.
You really want to? I didn't think you liked it here.
Well, maybe this place does deserve a second look after all. Especially that rather large castle over there between those two hills. See?
Yeah. Very well. We'll go get Peter and Susan.
This time let's bring some coats out of the wardrobe.
I told you, it's all witches' fault.
Go on, Lucy. There's no such thing as a witch in Narnia.
The broken dam will just have to wait.
Yes, this is far more important.
Look, Mr. Unicorn, over here if you will.
Oh, good, it's you. I was afraid it was that awful Fenris soul.
No, they left some time ago.
Dragging the unfortunate Mr. Tumnus behind him.
How do you know?
They passed right by us. We hid behind the dam.
Fenris Ulf didn't see us, but Mr. Tumnus did. And he left this so we would find it.
What is it?
We're not exactly sure, but we think it may have belonged to a human.
You think a human has been here?
Yes, and that Tumnus let her go. That's why he was in such trouble with Fenris Ulf.
So where is this human now, if there was one?
Who knows?
If she's smart, she left Narnia the minute she had the chance, never to return.
Or to return with others.
Others? You mean humans?
Perhaps. Remember the prophecy.
2 sons of Adam, 2 daughters of Eve. Is it possible?
Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
Listen! I've just heard the news. They say he has arrived. Our king? Yes. He's on the move. He's likely to arrive at the stone table any time now.
This is wonderful news.
Mr. Centaur, we are expecting the arrival of children. Human children. They could be arriving at any moment. If they reach him, the prophecy could be fulfilled.
But what if the witch gets them first?
We can't let that happen. We must protect the children from the moment they arrive in Narnia until they reach the stone table.
And keep them hidden from the witch.
Exactly.
of us can help them. They might be afraid of me.
They might not trust me. Unicorns are only make-believe in their world.
Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, will you help them? Protect them from danger.
Listen!
Guys,
It's this way.
Peter,
Wait,
come on.
they're coming. Will you please take care of them?
Of course. Officer Pepper. Mr. Centaur, come let us go and see if this good news you've heard is true.
Yes, let us go immediately. Take care of them, Mr. Beaver. Protect them with your life.
But what if the children are afraid of me too? What if they don't trust me? Oh, I better hide until I can get my wits together.
Come on.
No,
Edmund, that's my toe.
deal with it.
Stupid.
Come on. Now are you convinced, Peter?
Yes. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
So different and really, really cold. That's why we got the coats from the wardrobe, Susan.
What about just going home?
We can't. We need to find Mr. Thomas. It's my fault he's in trouble.
Besides, where's your sense of adventure, Susan? What do you think we should do first to find Mr. Tumnus?
George tried looking for him anyway, Lucy. Couldn't even find his house.
I've sworn it was right over here.
How do you lose that house?
That's the land. What do you expect?
What's that?
It's a note of some kind. The former occupant of these premises, Von Tumnus, is under arrest and is awaiting his high trial on the charge of high treason against her Imperial Majesty, Jadis, the Queen of Narnia.
Signed, Fenris, Captain of the Secret Police. Long live the Queen.
Lou, who is this queen?
She's not a real queen. She's a witch. And it's her fault it's always cold here. She just never lets them have Christmas.
Peter, it doesn't seem safe. Let's go home.
We have to find Mr. Tumnus. It's my fault they took him.
I suppose you're right. What should we do first then?
I say we're looking for something to eat. Starving.
You're always thinking about your dang stomach.
And you're always saying about your hands. How you look?
Well, if I look like you,
You look a lot better.
Susan!
Stop it!
Wherever we go, we can't forget where the lamppost is. We'll need to find it if we wish to return home.
Man,
where should we go first then?
if you're not eating, I say we go to that castle. It's only buildings for miles.
Perhaps they'll be warmer.
All right.
Wait, what's that?
Nothing. There's a scary cat. Just go.
Wait, there it is again.
Who's there?
Are you the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve?
We're some of them?
Quickly, come with me. We're not safe here.
What do you mean, not safe here?
Many of the forest creatures are our friends, but some of them are on her side, if you know what I mean. Now, please, we must go.
Wait. Why should we listen to some silly beaver? I say we go to the castle.
Wait a minute, Ed. We might actually have something to say here.
Well, how do we even know he's our friend?
Here. Here's my token.
My handkerchief.
Yes. Mr. Tumnus dropped it since we would know to be expecting you. Now, please, you must come with me and must get you safely to our king.
Interesting.
King?
Aslan!
Aslan.
The very name makes me feel brave and adventurous.
The name sounds like the life history of music to me.
It warms me up. Makes me feel like summer.
Makes me shiver like some cold, forgotten horror.
Edmund, what is your problem? You're acting so strange.
How should I act in a strange place
have such hospitality.
I prefer Turkish delight.
Pardon?
He said that he's delighted and it looks perfect.
Yes, yes it does.
Now, before we eat, let us each say a word of thanks and hope for the coming events. Good. Now, enjoy the meal.
How very honored we are to have the children of the prophecy.
Children of the prophecy?
I don't even know what prophecy means.
It means something that's predicted, Lou. Something that's probably gonna happen.
Oh, what exactly is the prophecy, Mr. Beaver?
It's told in the form of a rhyme. Wrong will be right when Aslan comes in sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrow will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter shall meet its death. And when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again.
Who is Aslan? A man?
Certainly not. He is the king of the wood. He is the son of the great emperor beyond the sea. Aslan is a lion, the great lion. And we've heard that he may be in Narnia even as we speak. If it is true, we will take you to the stone table first thing in the morning so that you may meet him.
And help fulfill the prophecy, of course. But how do we fit into the prophecy?
Listen to the rest of the rhyme. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits on Caravel enthroned, the evil time will be over and done.
Adam's flesh and Adam's bone. What does that mean?
It means humans.
You are the first humans to ever come into Narnia.
But where's the queen and the dwarf? Aren't they human?
You mean the witch and the dwarf. Yeah, she'd like you to think they're human, but they're not. They're evil through and through. Not a drop of human blood in them.
This Caravel you mentioned. Exactly how many thrones are there?
4, 2 for the sons of Adam.
And 2 for the daughters of Eve.
And when they are filled, it will mean the end of the witch's reign and her life.
2 and 2?
You are the 4.
It's quite a responsibility.
It's quite a necessity. Can we count on you to help fulfill the prophecy?
Even though the adventure will be filled with danger.
Well, I for one am ready for such an adventure.
I too, and I.
And what about you, Edmund?
Edmund! Where have you gone? Do you think he became ill? He hasn't looked very well since we got here.
Wait a minute. You mentioned something about a dwarf. We didn't know anything about a dwarf. Is there such a person?
Yes, he drives the witch's sleigh.
I mean, Ed's met them by now.
And he's eaten her food, no doubt. He has that look about him. He's under her spell.
We must go there and find Ed.
Wait, no. You mustn't go near the witch.
She would turn you to stone with her magic wand.
If Aslan is indeed in Narnia, we can ask him what to do.
Yes, we shall set out for the stone table first thing in the morning.
No, I say we leave right now. As soon as Edmund tells the witch where we are, she will come here and she'll turn us all to stone.
It's the witch, all right.
It appears the witch has arrived already. There's no time for escape. Be brave, my young friend.
It's the dwarf! actually returned?
After all these years?
In Tasha, in the present. Ta-da! Father Christmas!
Oh, children, I've come at last. The powers of the witch have kept me away for some time, but lately I've been feeling stronger, more like myself. That is why I'm making my rounds again.
They say that Aslan is on the move.
Aslan, you say?
Indeed.
Well, that must be the answer. Well, are you ready for some gifts?
Yes.
Thank you, Elf. One moment. First, Mr. Beaver.
Yes.
I just came from repairing the dam and mending the leak.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. Oh, yes, and Mrs. Beaver.
Yes.
In the room, next to the smokehouse, I've left you a brand new sewing machine.
Like he said. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. Oh, thank you, Elf. Peter, son of Adam, these are your presents.
Yes, sir.
They are tools, not toys. I fear the time to use them is perhaps near at hand. This one is pick you up. Take the sword and shield and bear them well.
Yes, sir. And thank you.
You're welcome. Susan, daughter of Eve. Use this bow in great need. Trust in its ability and you will never miss. Blow this horn if you are in trouble. And help of some kind will come to you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. Oh, Lucy, younger daughter of Eve. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes. In this bottle is a cordial of juice made from the fire flowers. If you or your loved ones are hurt, a few drops will restore you. Use this dagger to defend yourself, but only if absolutely necessary.
Thank you, Father Christmas.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. Well, we must be on our way. We have many more stops to make tonight. It's wonderful to be working. And long live the true king!
Long live the true king!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
And we too must be on our way. We must travel quietly and cautiously. I fear the gifts of Father Christmas may well be needed before this journey is over. Let's go.
Until they betrayed her majesty and paid the price. An enemy of the queen ultimately becomes a statue of stone.
brother and sister now!
Well, they were at the home of the Beavers, but they may be out there waiting to see us. To meet him by now.
We must capture those humans before they reach that creature!
Wait, capture quiet.
Quiet you! I shall never allow the prophecy to come true. Never! What? Summon the Stag. You must leave immediately!
My queen, I'm afraid we'll have to walk. The reindeer cannot travel without snow. They'll sink into the mud.
Then we shall go on foot! Fenris all. You are the chief of my secret police. You are the swiftest of all my armies. Go ahead of us. Overtake the humans before they reach the stone table. Kill anything that stands in your way. Especially the beavers harboring the enemy.
And you obey my queen.
Enjoy victory,
Now, Dwarf, tie the hands of this human behind his back. Grab it ahead of us with your whip.
Wait. What about my turkey's leg?
Quiet, you said, you little fool. Tie it tight. Don't want him getting away.
I'm
Now,
done.
let us be off. Move!
Look, a kingfisher. What is that lovely smell? Can they actually be spring flowers?
There's no doubt about it. Spring is in the air.
It must be. Earlier, when we took off our coats, we were just so warm that we forgot to put them back on.
So we did. Wait, do you hear that?
Look!
It's Aslan. He's here at last.
Go speak to him.
No, he's your king. You first.
Sons of Adam, the four animals.
Okay, everyone. Aslan.
Welcome, Peter, son of Adam. Welcome, Susan and Lucy, daughters of Eve. Welcome, He-Beaver and She-Beaver. But where is the other son of Adam?
He has tried to betray his brother and sisters, and is joined with the White Witch, O Aslan.
It was partly my fault. We were arguing, and I just pushed him in the wrong direction.
Please, Aslan, can anything be done to save Edmund?
All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. Meanwhile, let a feast of celebration be prepared in yon pavilion. You'll find food and drink in abundance there. Peter and I shall join you momentarily. Son of Adam,
Yes, Aslan.
look far into the distance where Narnia meets the sea. There is a castle.
I can see it.
It is Caravel before the road. The prophecy is to be fulfilled. You and the others will sit in those very groves.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver explained to us, but don't all four of us have to be here?
Yes,
Then what about Edmund? What if the White Witch has already gone to him? And then... What was that?
your sister's horn.
But Father has been told her only to blow it in times of trouble. Hope something
But you will.
Me?
Stand back! Let the prince win his spurs.
Well, so the great Aslan has arrived, has he? My queen will be interested in the news. But before I go, with this mighty one like to test my strength? You're so afraid of Fenris oath that you designate a mere mortal to fight in your stead? Well, I shall make quick work of him, just as my queen's army shall dispatch of you and your cowardly crew in a wink of an eye. You shall die tonight, cowardly prince.
Well done, my son. You have given the beast a mortal wound. Let us hope he reaches a witch before he dies.
But why, Aslan?
So that you can follow him and rescue the other son of Adam. Do not fear. Your strength will be in your numbers, and also in your faith to accomplish the task. The children will stay here with me. Go.
I think you went this way. Look, there's a trail of blood.
You've forgotten to clean your sword, son of Adam.
Oh,
Wipe it, hand it to me, and kneel. Rise up, Sir Peter Fenris Bane. Your new name will tell the world that you are a destroyer of evil wolf. Always maintain your courage and never forget to clean your sword.
Yes, Aslan.
Now, let us go to the pavilion and await the others. If all goes well, they shall return there with you and your brother.
Little slugger! Oh! It'd be difficult to reach the stone table before the humans do it. This pace! But hopefully, Fenris oath will bring us word soon.
please, can we rest for just a moment?
No! No, you little war! Get him up and move! Move it! Wait. There. And this all pretends, but
Your Majesty.
but it's all a captain who's done this horrible thing to you.
The other son of Adam, at the bidding of Aslan.
No! Don't you dare say his name!
But he's here. At
I'm worried, Aslan. We should have gone with them to help rescue Edmund.
No! We cannot chance losing more children of Adam and Eve. I have every confidence in those who follow the rules.
Look, is that him?
I don't know. I can't tell. Wait, it is! It is there!
What happened?
The queen, I mean the witch, it was awful.
It's all right, my son. You are among friends now.
Aslan?
Yes. Come with me for a moment.
What did he say to the boy?
Whatever it is, it'll be the right and proper thing.
I wish I could hear.
It's only for them to know.
Whatever Aslan is telling the boy, he will never forget.
Here is your brother. There is no need to remind him about what is past.
Sorry, Wolf.
It's all right, Edmund. We're glad you're safe.
It's good to have you back.
Look, someone's coming.
See who approaches.
Aslan, shall we prepare for battle?
Hold. We shall wait and see what comes to pass.
The intruder carries a white flag, sign of peace. Sire, there's a messenger from the enemy who craves an audience with you.
Let him approach. You appear to come in peace. What is your message?
The queen desires safe conduct. Come and speak with me.
Queen of Narnia, indeed, of all the chiefs!
Peace, Beaver. Tell your mistress that I grant her safe conduct on one condition. She leaves her great wand behind at the oak. That way she can play no evil trick.
The magic she plans requires no trick.
We'll get you posted out here. We told her presents already. And there she is.
You have a traitor there, Aslan.
His offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten the deep magic?
Tell me of it.
Tell you what is written there on that table stone. You know the magic the Emperor put in Narnia to you. You know that unless the law is obeyed, you know every traitor belongs to me, and for every treachery, I have the right to kill. Therefore, that human creature is mine. His life is forfeit to me. His blood is my property.
Yeah! Come and take him!
Hold!
Fool, you think you can rob me of my right by mere force? Your master knows. He knows that unless the law is obeyed, then all Narnia will be obliterated, and all shall perish in fire and water!
It's true. I do not deny it.
Isn't there something we can do about it?
Not against the Emperor's magic. But I will talk to the witch.
You mean queen?
Shut up, you fool!
Peace!
Oh, Edmund, I told you we never should have left the wardrobe.
We should go back.
I wish we could go back too, but I don't think we can find the wardrobe at this break. Besides, I think we need it here now more than ever.
This is awful. What are they talking about? Do you really think he could save the boy? If anything can possibly be done, Aslan will think of it.
The matter has been settled. The witch has renounced the claim on your brother's blood. Edmund is free. will be kept. Hurrah!
You pay! Aslan, what did she mean? What promise did you make to her?
Do not be concerned for that. Now listen. All of you must move away from here at once. Go to the fields of Verona. It's there you shall camp tonight.
But you're coming with us, right, Aslan?
Peter, the witch has business in these parts. When she's done, you and the others must be prepared for anything. Perhaps even a battle of life or death.
But she'll be there, right? You're fighting with us.
I'm afraid not. Now go, all of you at once. You must be prepared for whatever tomorrow may bring. Go! Children, why did you not go with the others?
We're very worried, Aslan. We're sure something dreadful's going to happen. May we stay with you, Aslan, please?
Fine. I'll be happy to have your company, but when I say leave, you must.
We will. Thank you, Aslan. Aslan? What's wrong? Are you ill?
No. I am sad and lonely. Now, children, the time has come, you must leave me alone. If you wish to stay nearby, you may, but you must hide. Under no circumstances may you be seen. Hide quickly, now! Farewell, my children.
The bull is here. Bind him! Mock me. Deny me what is not. You shall pay. Drop! Shave him.
Can't hear this.
Why are you building a great big cat? After all, is that what we're afraid of? Pussycat. Pussycat. How can you live in a brute cat? How nice of you caught today.
Muzzle him!
Why doesn't he just bite off their hand? He would never betray the deep magic. Cowards. They know he can kill them all. They won't.
Now, place him on the altar.
freeform magic.
Aslan, you're not dead, dear Aslan.
Well, not now.
Are you not a ghost?
Do I look like one?
Oh, you're real. But Aslan, what does this all mean?
Well, it means there's an even deeper magic than what the witch knew about. Long ago, before time began, there was another law that was written. It says that when a willing victim has committed no treachery,
Like you?
takes the place of a traitor,
Like Edmund?
like Edmund, the stone table will crack, and death itself will start to work backwards.
Like now?
Oh, like now. Oh, children, I feel my strength coming back to me. Oh, I feel I'm going to roar a very loud roar. You may want to put your fingers in your ears for this one. Roar! Oh, and now, for the final battle against the witch and her evil forces.
But she already went back to the camp with her army.
Oh, then we shall add soldiers to our own army.
Who else would join us?
Those who await us at the witch's castle.
What are they doing there?
Oh, nothing. At the moment they were just stone statues, but I shall breathe the breath of life and they'll be made whole again.
Do you think we'll see Mr. Tumnus?
Is he the enemy of the witch?
Yes, because of me.
Oh, then I'm sure he'll be there.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, you shall, you shall. Now, let us go to the palace and rescue our waiting allies. Prepare for war. Onward!
That storm woke me late in the night, Peter.
It woke me too, but I couldn't fall back to sleep.
Have you seen the girls this morning?
No. Nor have I seen Aslan. I'm kind of worried about them.
Good morning, Mr. Beaver. Mrs. Beaver.
Oh, good morning, Peter, Edmund.
The others are sturdy, but no one seems to know quite what to do next.
Good morning.
We must find Aslan and ask him for guidance.
The witch and her army began for us.
That has that we are lost.
Yes, we shall not go down without a fight.
Yes. Yes, Edmund is right. Here, take a stagger. Lucy left it for you. If this truly is our last day, then let it be marched with honor and valor! Yeah! Thank you, Aslan. But I can't take all the credit here. If Edmund had destroyed the White Witch's wand, then I think we'd all been turned to stone.
But that was the least I could do after all the wrong I'd done.
Oh, all have done wrong at one point or another, Edmund. But to acknowledge that wrong and to try to do better is the best way. And that's what you have done. And now, the only duty remaining, to crown the new rulers of Narnia. Oh, I wish I could crown them all at this very moment, but we shall have to wait until we repair to Caravel, where the 4 crowns lie.
No, they don't, Lord Aslan. They're right here.
Mr. Tumnus!
After you freed me from the witch, I ran back to Castle Caravel as fast as my hooves would carry me to get the crowns. I suspected they would be needed here.
I suspect he just wanted to avoid the battle with the witch.
What good would a fawn be in a fight? I've noticed Tumnus the Trembler, not Tumnus the Terrible.
Thank you, Tumnus, for your thoughtfulness, whatever the motive. And now, let the coronation begin. King Peter.
King Peter.
Queen Susan.
Queen Susan.
King Edmund.
King Edmund.
And Queen Lucy.
Queen Lucy.
All hail the new rulers of Narnia. And now, let us all repair to Caravel and let the celebration begin. Go on.
Aslan, will you be there as well?
Momentarily. Now, go with the others. Go with peace. Caravel has been darkened for much too long. Yes, I will join them shortly. But first I have a few jobs to do. Starting with one right here. Williams! The time will come for where the children need to return from whence they came. The lamppost shall be their guide.
Oh, you played so very nicely at Caravel, Mr. Tumnus. You enchanted us all.
Well, thank you, but I'm afraid I stayed much too long.
As did we all.
But it was so hard to leave. Oh, the music and the dancing and the celebration.
Peter the Magnificent.
Queen Susan, the gentle.
King Edmund the Just.
Queen Lucy, the valiant.
You know, it occurs to me, no one has seen Aslan in quite a while now.
Oh, he comes and he goes. One day you'll see him, and the next you won't.
And of course he has other countries to attend to.
And other duties to perform, but so do we all. I have errands to do.
And I have dams to build.
And I have tunes to play. Farewell.
Farewell.
Why, I've never pursued a more noble quarry in my entire life.
What do you think this was?
Into that thicket, I believe.
A very dense thicket, filled with thorns, briars, underbrush.
But as kings and queens, we always achieve what we set out to do, do we not?
Our brother is right.
Yes.
But before we pursue the white stag further, I suggest we remove our robes and our crowns, so they don't become torn or damaged in our thicket.
What a wonderful idea, Susan. Yes, let's leave them here until we return.
This lamp on the post, it worketh strangely upon my mind, as if I have seen it before, in a dream.
I too feel its rather peculiar effect. I feel as though a strange adventure lies on this side of the lamppost.
Well then, as kings and queens, it is our duty to take what adventures have fallen to us.
Brother, this lamppost worked strangely upon me just as it did with Lucy and Edmund.
I too feel its rather enchanting effect.
Hey, where are we?
Why, you're in the thicket, of course.
No, we're not. We're in a wardrobe.
Wardrobe? Oh, what's it look like in there?
The room hasn't changed and the clock has hardly moved.
Hurry! If we be quick, we may still be time to dinner.
Come on! I have forgotten all about the wardrobe.
As did I.
Do you suppose it's time to go back?
I suppose it is.
Peter, do you ever think we'll find Narnia again?
We're lucky, Susan. We're very lucky.
Yes, the children shall return. Perhaps not through the wardrobe, but through other walks of life that lead into Narnia. For once a king of Narnia, always a king. And once a queen, always a queen. It is also important to remember that good people need good rulers, and good rulers need good people. That, perhaps, is the deepest magic of it all.